hangout session or something. You know what I mean? We'll see how it goes.
Perfect day for it.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. It looks like you got beautiful weather out there as well.
I'll tell you, for November 22nd, I will take 50 degrees every day of the week in Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
My little thermostat right here says it's 45 in my cave right now.
Oh, there we go.
Not bad,
Yeah.
man.
45 degrees inside. I just went around the house, closed up all the windows, and I said, it's cool enough in here. I hope the AC's not on. Save money, man.
Just toasting my cigar up real quick, boys.
I got you. I'm going to see if I can pop over here to the actual channel and see if we got, all right, we got Ozarks on right now. All right, cool. Cool, people. Warm up for a minute.
Hell yeah.
Cuz, how about you? How are things in the UK?
We're on a bit of a lockdown at the minute, bro. It's supposed to end on the 2nd of December, but people are discussing whether it's going to be extended again or whether we're actually going to be free. And even if they release it, it's going to be like a tiered system, depending on what area you're in. So there's still going to be a bunch of restrictions. So we're just focusing on the positives, you know, just enjoying that family time.
That's it, man. Are things cooling down out there?
Nah, I don't think so. Like, we got like a second wave going on. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, temperature-wise, it's cooling down. Yeah, it's freezing.
Still riding?
Whenever I can, bud.
I hear you, brother. Gotta do what we can while we can.
Hell
I
yeah.
heard that. I haven't ridden in
tell
a few days.
What's that, J-Mac?
I haven't ridden in a few days, man. Fucking fiending for it, brother. I need it.
Yeah.
The weather's been nice enough here to be riding, but I've been working so much. I don't think I've ridden since the end of October. I'm moving up on a month right now.
Holy cow.
And it's not going to get any better from here. So, I mean, the winter's setting in now.
Man, that's rough. Yeah, I haven't ridden because I've been working my butt off too. Unfortunately. Oh, I mean, fortunately, but unfortunately, you know.
Right. Yeah, I'm happy to be employed. Let's put it that way. But yeah, we've been working a lot.
Yep.
I'm going to remedy that when I retire, though. I'm going to move way down south somewhere so I can ride year round.
Come on down.
Well, come on down around San Antonio, Dees. What about that?
Mm-hmm.
Follow my tobacco shop. My Warfighter Tobacco moved to San Antonio.
Did they?
Yeah.
You puffing on
they
a Cohiba there, buddy?
Sir?
Yeah, I got a Cohiba here. Not sure which one.
I picked this one up just because I hadn't seen these in the cigar shop I go to.
Oh, yeah.
Blue?
Yeah, I just saw those. Well, when I ordered these, they had those blue, but I've never had that. So I was afraid to order 5 at a time, not knowing. So,
Yeah. Well, I like to get these too if they've got these cases, man, because cheapskate, I'll smoke a half a cigar. I don't want to throw it away. So I'm just going to keep this now. This is my new little cigar saver.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I tried some of those. I tried some of those Black Rifle coffee cigars, man. Have you tried that?
I haven't had the Black Rifles coffee ones yet. No.
Man, not bad. Not bad at all.
Those guys got it made. They're into everything. Coffee, cigars, apparel, cool shit.
What it is, man. That's what
what
it's
it
supposed
is,
to be,
yeah.
baby.
I thought they were just doing the coffee, to be honest.
They got it all, man. I mean, if you're fortunate enough to go to one of their coffee shops, dude, they're badass, man. Got the merch game down on lock. It's like a more masculine version of a Starbucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. A man's version of Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
We got a pretty cool place over here called HR4K. So they got like a warehouse with like gym equipment, but then they got racks of like clothing, they got coffee, they got beer, they got a pool table. And if the garage door's open, you can ride your motorcycle in and park inside. And the whole thing around that place is they sell all the stuff that they sell is veteran owned So
Got it.
it's all these little veteran businesses that are selling their wares like clothing, coffee, beer, whatever, and they got it all in one place. And it's in Hereford, which is where the SAS is based. So where they're from. So it's got that veteran link there as well. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it sounds like my kind of place right there.
Yeah.
Where was that place you did that video, man, where you went inside that cigar club and they just had it laid out so nice? He did have that clubhouse, the pool, all that stuff.
You talking to me, Deez?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was the Hearth Cigars and Pipes in Omaha. Unfortunately, that owner doesn't own that anymore. It's still there and it's still basically the same with some small adjustments. But yeah, that's a place we like to go and hang out. That's like a man cave already done for us. All we have to do is just show up, smoke cigars.
Yeah, that's nice,
Sounds
man.
good.
At the place where I go, it's called Fink's Cigars. It's up here in Helotes, Texas, not far from where I'm at. And they still have 2 lounges, but nobody's in there, man. Everybody's outside on the sidewalk. I went
Yeah.
last week, and there must have been about 15, 20 people out there. It's pretty cool.
I ordered some cigars from Fink. Trying to think which ones it was I got from them. The Habano, Lamb's Club, Habanos, I think I got
Okay.
from Fink.
That's cool. That's cool. When we were all out at K River a couple years ago, man, and you were there, dude, and Dave and Angie were there. You remember? I
Yeah.
gave Dave this cigar that I got from Fink's. It's like that big and about that big around, man. I called it Donkey. I said, "Here you go, bro."
Oh man.
Yeah,
Got the
that was a
donkey.
big one.
Yeah, man, that thing's huge. But anyway, man. Yeah,
Man.
yeah. The riding around here has been all right. If anything, it's just been like, burning up the grass and stuff. And that's not to brag about the weather, dude. It's just weird that it's lasting so long being hot.
Looks beautiful, man. Looks nice out there.
Yeah.
80s. 80s. I mean, it's nice to get a little bit of a break. I mean, seriously, the grass, you can see the grass behind me. It's shit. We've got no rain, no break in the weather.
Bro, you look like you in California right now, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going to start sweating out here in a minute. I have to get my do-rag on.
Hell yeah.
I'll come out to Cali too. Oh, let me check out the chat real quick. Larry Blivens, somebody named No, Ozarks, Skid Pig in the house. Larry Brevin said, I spent most of October in San Antonio with family. First long ride for me as well. Got to ride with my son and wife. Hey, man, that's cool. Yeah, it's been all right out here, man.
I could sneak out of here on the bike and come south, but the problem with that is I don't know if I'd be able to get back in because once the snow starts, then I'm pretty much stuck. I could think of
That's
worse
rough.
things though. Take a trip, get stuck, and then have to ride some more down there.
How long did it take you to get to Adam Sandoval's place?
From here for us was about 9 hours of riding. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I drove up through Arkansas coming home, so it was 12 coming home, but it only took about 9 to get there if I drove in a straight line.
Yeah. Hopefully next year, man, a lot of people will come on out. It's a good
Well,
time.
I got it in the books for next year. This year we had a wedding and it got moved because of the virus. Originally I was supposed to have that week off and the wedding got moved to that day, the 5th, and I was stuck. So that really finished my year off, Deez. Let me tell you, pretty much everything up until that point had already been canceled for me. And then that fell on the same day as the wedding. I'm telling you, I've never been so depressed over a riding season of my life as I have been this year. I had all kinds of stuff planned and every bit of it got ruined and set to the side. So
I
horrible.
hear you. I know.
Next year will be
I had
better.
I had a family member that came back from college to study at home, and because everything's online. And he's like, yeah, they didn't want to have any for spreader events. I said, shit, I thought that's what college was all about. Events.
You build your tolerance to all those things.
What's up,
you know?
Tom?
Rich Pitoniak in the house. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Hey, so Yeah, I mean, we kind of started a little bit early just to kind of get the ball rolling.
It's all right. Once I just saw you live. I shared it on my Facebook for you.
Nice, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, we might as well go ahead and introduce ourselves, right? So we'll start with the latest to join, which is Mr. Rich Pitoniak. Rich is a motorcycle builder. If people don't know, Rich, I'm going to let you do the honors of just saying some of the things that you've done and the places you've been. But the way that I came across Rich was I saw his bike at the Lone Star Rally. I think it was a year or two ago. And I saw his bike out there being played, man, and it was such a badass bike, the Painkiller. So Rich is also on Instagram and all that stuff. Rich, what other places have you been to where you've shot bikes?
Well, Laconia all the time, and which is up here in the Northeast, since I'm in New England, Massachusetts, and Laconia is just in New Hampshire. That's Sturgis, and I was out. Texas was my first time into Texas. That was really cool. That was the Lone Star Rally was actually pretty awesome. Actually, speaking of Painkiller, next month, December, it's going to be in another magazine again, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's going to be a magazine called Born to Ride. It's out of Florida and the Southeast. Dave Nichols is actually working with the magazine now. Dave was the longtime editor of Easy Rider magazine for 30 plus years. And now the Easy Rider is sort of defunct, whatever's going on with them. Dave is working with a couple other magazines, and they're featuring my bike Painkiller again, which is pretty cool, pretty crazy. He's been in a lot of magazines over the years, so kind of cool. So I had a photo shoot a few weeks ago with a model friend of mine, and got her out on the bike, and that's always a rough day, shooting a girl on your bike, you know what I mean? And so I got those.
What happened to the behind the scenes
Cool. It'll be
pictures?
December.
You need to send me some behind the scenes pictures would be nice.
What's up, everybody? Welcome from UK, Sparmo here. I'm just doing a photo shoot as well at the same time. I thought I was going to join quickly.
Well, look at that. Spartan Moto from the UK. All right. We also have Dad and Mad, who's from the UK. You guys know each other?
No, I'm going to have to look him up. How you doing, Spartan?
Cool, from the UK, huh, you guys?
How you doing? Doing Rich? All right.
You might have frozen
How you
up
doing?
a little. There we go.
Spartan's gone.
Yeah, Spartan, you're coming in and out, man, but he's on a photo shoot, dude, and he pops on here. That's so cool. He and I have been kind of communicating back and forth the last couple of months, and he's like, man, I really want to get on. So, I mean, it's cool to have these afternoon ones just for the hell of it, instead of always doing the night ones. That way you guys can pop on. I know it's about 8 o'clock your time, Joe?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, 8 p.m. Yeah,
8
nice
PM
and early.
over there, man. All right, man. So for people,
Where is John at?
I'm in an area called the West Midlands in the UK, right in the middle.
Sorry, guys. I was receiving phone calls and everything. Just being busy here.
very cool.
I was really looking forward to speak with you guys and everything. Just got off with work.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Spartan. John was just saying he's in the West Midlands.
I'm Scotland. I'm Aberdeen.
Yeah, I took a wild guess and figured you're up that way.
Yeah, feel free and come and join me. You can sleep on my couch. I've got a really comfy couch. So.
Oh, I'll definitely look to ride up, mate, when all this rubbish is cleared up.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That'd be cool, man.
If you boys
All
are
right,
hungry, you can come and join me because I'm doing food photography just now. So some nice steaks.
Nice.
Nice.
How long you been doing YouTube, Spartan?
I started YouTube, I think, last year.
Okay.
And I started photography about 6 months ago. But photography, to be honest with you, makes me more money than YouTube at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because our niche, our motovlogging niche, is really small. But we're going to get there. I'm affiliated with Yamaha and Honda now down here. So it should be okay.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, it's hard to make it when you're motovlogging, man. Super hard.
Because our niche is very, very tiny. So, but I love it. Honestly, I love motorcycles. I love everything about it. So,
Oh yeah, got to do what you love, man. That's what it's all about. You know,
There we
people
go.
follow, they follow. You know.
What do you got for a bike back there? Hard to see over your shoulder.
Oh, me?
Yes, you, J-Mac.
Oh
Trying
shit.
to see his
Yeah, my
bike.
bad.
Yeah, I was just trying to see his bike over his shoulder.
Oh yeah, my bad, dude. It's a soft tail chopper, man, built from the ground up. It's a chopper guy's soft tail frame that was raked out and lowered. It's just a whole bunch of stuff thrown together, man. Has a RevTech 100 cubic inch matched with a 5-speed transmission, open primary. It's like kind of like a wide glide front end on it, some drag bars. The gas tank right here was stretched professionally. It's so beautiful, dude. Such a gorgeous bike. A lot of chrome. It's just you got to see it in person, brother. I'm gonna do a little video on it here in the next few days.
Yeah, go around it right now with your phone. Go around the bike.
I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. I got my webcam right here. I don't know how well it's gonna pick it up.
Okay, I didn't know if you were doing it on a cell phone or webcam or.
Let me pull this off of here real quick. I got a little bit of room. Hold on.
I didn't know if it was on your phone.
Sorry for the audio right now, boys.
That's cool, man. We can hear you. We can't see you though.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have everybody on the screen at once?
I think right now it's called speaker view. Right now I've got it on speaker view. It might take a minute for YouTube to catch up. So it should be just JMac.
Hold on, let me.
Can you put it so everybody's on the screen at the same time?
Yeah. We're flipping between back and forth. We'll leave it on JMax as long as he's doing that walk around, man, because I want to see what that bike has.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of talking, dude, so we can see that.
All right, so it has the Canon filter on here. I forgot what style this air cleaner is, but it has chrome tops on the heads, obviously. The block is stock high compression. It's so clean. Like, it's dirty because it's been sitting in my garage. I haven't really had time to do anything to it, but I got a lot of like really cut one-off parts on here as well that people have made for me that I've put on here. I can't really get any closer, unfortunately, because my cord, but you can kind of see underneath the tank. Everything was totally like slimmed down and formed together. And let's see, I wish I had my phone on here, bro. I would show you guys so much more, but it has ghost flames in it. The paint is like it's like a bluish silver metallic with purple and blue ghost flames in it. They go all the way from obviously the front fender. The fairing on there, I just threw that on there so I could have some type of wind protection for when I'm moto vlogging, because obviously with this thing ridiculously loud with wind noise and everything. But I got my little Braptown sticker on there, man. Ghost flames run all the way down the bike, which is super epic. The fuel management system and everything is all what brand is it? Can't remember, but it's a box. It's actually, super common style of box for the fuel management system. But bro, I love the bike. Fires up every time. Carbureted, obviously. Yeah, dude. Any questions you have about it? Like, I'll answer some questions.
Cool.
What do you got?
Cool, man.
What do you got back there behind you, Rich?
What?
What do you got back there behind you? What bike do you have on that?
Well, that's another new one I'm building now. Here, I'm a shovel chopper. I'm doing. So that's another one there that I'm working on here, and then plus I have my other ones here. Painkiller Layla and the dirt shovel. More projects to work on, more stuff.
Good.
That's badass. I love it, man. I love everything to do with motorcycles, bro. Like,
That's the problem you're saying, like about how when you're using the GoPro riding, as far as the wind on it, it's a hassle. Like every time I do GoPro videos, if you got on your helmet, you got on your handlebars or whatever, and as soon as you get going past 20 miles an hour, all you get is wind noise, you know? So basically, like I have a YouTube channel also. It's just Pitoniak Custom Cycles. But usually what I do when I upload all my videos, I end up just, as soon as you're going after 20 miles an hour and there's wind, then I just put music on it. So it's really just something to kind of put on the TV background. You got nice scenery and you got cool music to listen to. But it does suck that it seems like everything, no matter what kind of video recording you have, whether it's GoPro and all the other brands out there, the wind, that's a problem with the noise and wind. Unless you got to be behind a fairing or inside a helmet.
Yeah, this little fairing that I threw on here helped so much, dude. So much. Like, I was like, I did one moto vlog without a fairing on it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you can't hear anything, man. So I threw that guy on there, and I taped up some of the things on my helmet, which is right here. Like, so what I did was I taped up all the vents, extra protection, wind protection, and I put some extra like windowsill fucking stuff on my rubber. That helps a lot, man. And when I have my GoPro on here, I made my own little custom mount because Simpson, it's a hard fucking helmet to mount your GoPro on. So yeah, dude, I did a lot to try and get the wind noise out of my helmet because this is kind of a noisy helmet. It's a lot noisier.
Tom, I think you have a mic inside your helmet when you do your videos, right?
I do, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. But first, I want to know, J-Mac, what did you use for the seal under your visor? Because I was looking at the same kind of thing. Because the way I have mine set up, it's just one piece of Velcro that holds the GoPro thing. But when I helmet down, there's probably about, I don't know, 1/4 inch gap, maybe 1/8 of an inch. But I think it'll make a difference if I seal that up.
Yeah, so I use this like really, really thin windowsill. It's like one side has 3M tape on it, and the other side is just like a foam, like a really soft foam. So you close the visor on it, and it just feels really nicely. And I have a mic inside mine too. So gotta have the microphone, bro.
Yeah.
Mine's a giant squid. That's what it is.
Purple squid.
Is it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
I think it's giant squid. Purple panda in there, and then
purple panda and giant squid. Yeah, I got the giant squid.
You got giant squid. Oh, okay.
So what kind of cigars is everybody smoking since this is a Sunday cigar?
I got the Room 101 Doom Slayer. Absolutely awesome stick, man.
Those are good.
So that's what I got.
Those are good. I like those.
I got the only cigar that I had left in my garage, which is a Revolution. That's all I had. And I wanted to be on here, so I was like, this'll do. We're smoking all right, man. Smoking all right.
Okay. That's cool.
I got just the Cohiba red dot here.
Oh, Cohiba, yeah, those are good. The Cohiba red dots.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. I've ordered this one a few times, but I'm not even a Cohiba guy really, but I had one of these out and about one day and I thought, man, those are pretty good. So I ordered like 10 of them up and hell, I'm very happy with them.
Yeah, those are good cigars. I'm just having one of those, this CAO Bones right now.
Yeah.
It's a, small stick, it's like a 54 ring gauge, 5-inch, but it's quick smoke. I'm kind of working in the garage today anyhow, but I figured I'll take a break for half hour and shoot the shit with you guys.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you guys tell me, like, I hear about cigar lounges and stuff. There might be some in like London or something. I don't know, but it's not. Doesn't seem to be a big thing over here. Like cigar lounges, I hear a lot about them over there. Is that accurate or?
It's like cigars, like cigar places here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a big thing. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's some really cool cigar lounges and stuff that are really cool. To go to that I have like all within maybe a 45 minutes, an hour. There's a few places, some really nice cigar bars, really nice leather couches all set up, some nice places. Of course, everything right now is sort of screwed up because of the COVID and everything going on as far as this year is concerned. But there's some pretty cool places. There's a place that I've been meaning to get up to up in New Hampshire, where you guys ever try 724 cigars?
Oh, sorry, bro. I couldn't hear what you said. That last part.
You ever hear of 724 cigars?
I have not.
They're really good. They're up out of New Hampshire. Guy who owns it, Kurt Kendall, and he's a big. That's his own line, 724 cigars, and he has it. But it's a line that's been around for like over 100 years. But he owns it now. Yeah, I've been meaning to get up to his place up there. He has a beautiful place up in New Hampshire called Twins Smoke Shop. Plus, you can order and everything off of his website as well, Twins Smoke Shop. And he has his whole line of 724 cigars in there. And I smoked several of his of that line as well. They're really good line of cigars.
I gotta check that out, man.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I'm always on the hunt. I'm always on the hunt for a new cigar, man. I got like a humidor with probably, I don't know, maybe around 200 sticks in it right now. And that's why it took me a minute to find which one I wanted to puff on with you guys, man. I've only had one of these and I got it fresh out the box. So I had one then and I was like, you know what, let's see how this guy tastes now. I've had it in the coolador for like about a month now, so it's actually really good, better than when it was right out the box, so good stuff. Man, we don't have any places to get cigars where I'm at. Like I have to go at least 2.5 hours.
Where are you at?
Cigars. I'm Northern California. I'm like in the mountains. I'm like between San Francisco, Sacramento, and the coast, like literally directly in the center. So
you can always order online.
Yeah, that's what I have to do, man. That's the only way I can get them unless I'm out somewhere, in the city or something. But other than that, I just order everything online in like 5 packs or.
Yeah, I've had great luck with CigarBid. Cigarbid.com. I get a lot of stuff off of there.
Same, bro. That place, I feel like I have stock in that motherfucker, bro.
Oh, well, it's so easy. You just click the button and next thing you know, your cart's full of about $150 worth of cigars.
Exactly.
They don't last very long though, do they?
No, they don't.
No, I know. They go through quick. Everybody's always over here in my shop and we're always smoking cigars here.
Yeah, and I got a bunch of bums for friends, so they don't ever have a cigar. So I'm always handing out cigars, and then they go even quicker.
Well, they don't have to buy them because you got a humidor full.
Right.
So we're all going over to your place next, man.
Yeah,
that's where I'd be.
That's why I keep them on hand.
Yeah.
Hey, and to clear up a little bit, the reason we have so many cigar lounges here in the United States is a lot of places, at least my state.
Hi, boys. Can I interrupt a little bit here? I'm just gonna sign out. Because, it's too much noise behind me. So,
I just Spartan right on, dude. Hey,
sorry
I'm
about
glad
it.
you got
I hope
to pop
next
on.
week I'm going to be able to just join and chill with you boys. But it was a big pleasure to meet you, all of you.
Heck yeah, man. We'll go check you out on YouTube. Spartan Moto. Thank you, buddy.
The YouTube channel.
Take care, right safe, boys. Bye-bye.
Scotland in the house. All right, buddy. Take care.
Tom, what's his YouTube channel, Tom?
His YouTube channel is Spartan Moto. Yeah.
Spartan Moto?
Yep. Check him out.
Check that out.
Like he said, he was on site doing some kind of photo shoot or something. He's
Busy
talking. That was pretty cool that he just popped in. But yeah, man, I think when I was over in the UK, what I saw a lot of were tons of hookah shops. Well, not hookah shops, but the hookah lounge. That's what I saw. A shitload.
We have like, I don't know if it's to do with like the smoking ban. We had a smoke. Like, do you guys not have like? Do you have smoking ban indoors in bars and stuff, or like?
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of cigar shops, because you can't really smoke in bars anymore. So you have to go to a specified cigar lounge to actually smoke inside. At least where I'm at.
I don't even think the wife bought me a sandwich. Look at her, bless her. Yeah, I'm not even.
Come over to my garage. You can smoke inside here.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to, dude. I would love to one day.
Dude, I'd like to go over. I've never been over to the UK. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Come
on over, dude. I'll show you around. I'd love to.
Riding out there is beautiful, I hear.
Oh man, I'm where I am. I could go one way, and I'm in the city. Like I'm in I'm near Birmingham city centre, so that's like the largest, second largest city, I would say, maybe in the UK. But then if I go the other way, I'm in like the countryside, country lanes, beautiful. So whichever, I'll try and avoid the city and go the other way.
Birmingham, you're not far from Birmingham, huh?
That's right, man. Birmingham, dude, Alabama.
That's the home of heavy metal. That's the home of heavy metal music.
Rich, you guys know, man. That's it. Birmingham's the home of heavy metal. There you go.
The home of heavy metal. Black Sabbath, Judas Priest. That's where metal started, right there.
Heck yeah, dude. You got it. Yeah.
Priest is my favorite band, dude. And I've been going to see Judas Priest since 1983, and I still just saw him again a couple years ago. And then I was going to see him when I was a teenager in the 80s. And then a few times I've gone to see them, I go and I bring my son to go see the band that I grew up with. And the name of my chopper, my bike, is called Painkiller, after Judas Priest's song and album Painkiller.
Nice, dude. Yeah, man. It's home of heavy metal. I love that. I love that you made that reference. It's awesome. Yep. We were there. We were like a big part of the Industrial Revolution as well, where I'm from. The area where I'm from is called the Black Country. So there's a lot of mining, a lot of industry in our area. It was like smoke in the night, like in the daytime, and like the furnaces going in the nighttime. Members of my family were like miners down in the pits back in the day. A lot of rich history where I am. So I'd love, like, if any of you guys come over, hit me up. I'll show you around, and I'll take you to Stratford as well, home of William Shakespeare. I'll show you all the sites, man. I'd love to.
That's pretty cool. By the end of this video, or after the video, if Tom can hook us all up, maybe on Messenger, so we can Facebook or Instagram friends or whatever, because that'd be cool to stay in touch after this too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
So I'm from Massachusetts in the U.S. here, which is home of Smith & Wesson guns. Smith & Wesson. It's only half an hour away from me. That's where they make Smith & Wesson guns since the 1800s. So
got one on me right now.
Nice. I like it. I mean, you talking about music. I just want to give a special mention. Like, I don't know if Deez might appreciate this as well. Do you know Deluxe Chimp? He's got a YouTube channel. Do you watch Deluxe Chimp?
No.
He's he sent us some mail. I'm yet to put the mail call on our YouTube channel. It's coming out in the next few days, I hope. But my daughter, if you've not guessed by our channel name, my daughter's 8 years old, and she rides on the back with me on my Sportster. She's just got a little dirt bike of her own, but she's a big Kiss fan, as you can see here.
I just saw Kiss a year ago.
Yeah, man, same here. We watched them last year in Birmingham. Yeah. But Deluxe Chimp, right? I was blown away. You'll see it on the video, but that I'm gonna put out soon. But he sent us a signed album cover and his ticket stub from and the sleeve cover was signed by Ace Frehley from a show he went to see in 1995, and he sent that to Mad, which I got choked up. I did. Like, that's special for him to send that all the way from the States to us. Like, that's his thing, and he sent it to my daughter as a gift. And he sent us a little story of how he got the autograph and stuff. I thought that was pretty beautiful. So big shout out to.
I'm a big Ace Frehley fan too.
Yeah, there you go, man. It's I think I've got it here actually somewhere. There it is. It's framed. I framed it already with the story, with the Deluxe Chimp stickers and his spam card. There's the ticket stub. So yeah, I was pretty touched by that.
Yeah, I wish Ace was on the Kiss farewell tour right now, but they're not. But I did go see Kiss last year in Boston, and I got to tell you though, man. I mean, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, those dudes are 69, 70 years old, it was excellent. The concert was still freaking great. You know, they're still doing good. And Priest is still touring too. Ever since KK kind of retired and Richie Faulkner stepped in, you know, for him, you know, which, you know, it's sad to see KK out of the band, and whether it's retired or they're having some sort of a tiff or whatever's going on with them. But in a way, it's sort of, you know, getting a new young guy in it, sort of breathe life back into him. New album, new music, still touring. Halford still kicks ass singing, you know.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Firepower was a killer CD, man.
I don't know how much longer Kiss are going to be touring for. I know they were supposed to finish their end of the road tour. So I'm hoping to catch them again next year at the Download Festival. I don't know if you heard about that. It's a big rock festival over here. So they were supposed to play here. So this year, but obviously that's been postponed. So I'm hoping to take.
Yeah, go see Kiss one last time, because I saw him last year too, and I was hesitant. A buddy of mine's like, dude, I got tickets. He says, we'll go to Boston, we'll go see Kiss. And I'm like, man, you know, they're getting old. How are they still good? But they were great. They were awesome in concert. They were still excellent, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Gene Simmons, maybe in 10 more years he'll come back and be like, oh, it's another end of the road tour. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, man. Don't worry, they go on a farewell tour every couple of years.
I hope I'm hitting it still like that when I'm 70.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
For real. The energy these dudes have is just incredible. And the Stones, can you believe that shit, dude? The Stones are still touring this year up until COVID hit. I mean, they've been around since 1962. I mean, 2 more years, they'll be around 60 years.
That's insane.
The groupies keep them young.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Should they keep me young too, brother? Damn.
That's why they keep going on the road, man.
They've been around as long as the Sportster.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Damn.
That's a good. Harley should use that. You know what I mean? The Rolling Stones and the Sportster are 2 things that are survived.
You know what I mean? There you go.
That was fucking legit.
That is amazing when you think about it, though. I mean, look at guys like Keith Richards, dude, where so many other rock and roll stars, rap musicians, you name it, pop stars have like fallen off or died of drugs or got shot or whatever. And this fucking dude is still plugging away. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I love all the memes with Keith Richards. Every time somebody else happens to pass away, it's still Keith Richards. Yeah, I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Keith Richards and Ozzy. I mean, they'll be like, you know, this whole apocalypse of the world, and those 2 fucking guys will be sitting around smoking cigars, being, where the fuck is everybody?
Hey, they ought to take Keith Richards' blood and make a vaccine out of that shit. Nothing can kill that man.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Crazy, man. Hey, let me give a couple shout outs to some people that I see out here in the chat real quick. And that's why I got on this, you know, the hat, the glasses and everything, because if not, the sun's right in my eyes and I'll get blinded. But just a few I see recently. The Military Biker. What's up, dude? All the way from Mama Soph in the house. Who else? JT Southern Fry, my man JT. Whip Mesa. Another great YouTuber. Check out Whip Mesa. Of course, everybody else that I'm mentioning here, most people here are YouTubers, but Whit is a rider who she has ridden just about every bike that Eagle Rider has to she just goes to so many places, and wherever she goes, she always has to find a bike. So she's freaking awesome. JT Hickman Outdoors. He does some good hunting and shooting videos, fishing videos. Who else we got? Randy's Rides from up in Canada. Randy says, skip my channel. You'll only get disappointed. Nah, dude. Randy stuff out there. Trust me. Check out Randy's Rides. Patrick Hattrick, Mr. Patty Hattie in the house. Appreciate you, dude. Ozarks HD Riders. He always helps me out on these lives. All right, man. Quite a few popping in and out. But anyway, man, just want to give those people a shout out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So tell J-Mac, what's next up on the channel, dude? What are you going to be up to? Because it seems like, you got the bike back there. The weather's good for you out there. Where are you going to be heading, man? You coming to San Antonio or what?
I'm down, bro. Shit. I'm hella down, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm trying to make a trip out to Minnesota here in the next couple weeks. I want to go out there before it gets too, snowed out and all that. Probably just going to fly over there because I ain't trying to ride all the way over there, bro. This damn chopper, bro, it'll kill me after 200 miles. I'll be dead. But This ain't it's beautiful for bar hopping, but nah, bro. I rode it around the lake one time and I was like, I ain't gonna do that again. I'm good. But other than that, dude, I want to start traveling. I actually got this guy up for sale right now.
Is it
I
a
want to
hardtail?
sell it. It's a soft tail, but
Okay.
it's yeah. Has progressive shocks in there, and it's just the travel in those things is so minimal, and I don't know. It's low as shit, bro. So I can hardly go around turns with it without scraping the frame. You know what I'm saying? So I can't mob on it like I would my Dyna because my Dyna, dude, I would smash on that thing all through the mountains. This guy, nah, nope.
Yeah, but they look good slammed all low down to the ground like that, though.
They really do, man. But
So
yeah,
this is the analogy that I always say to my chick, right? So she's like, "How come you got such a real thin seat on it? It's uncomfortable. It's slammed low to the ground. How come you don't have a big cushy seat on it and all that?" And I'm like, "Here's the analogy: 6-inch stiletto heels, right? They look good as hell, right? But they're not comfortable. But who cares how comfortable it is, right?
yeah.
It's all about how it looks."
Yep, exactly. That's what they're all about, man.
Yep.
Fuck the looks, man. They're a killer, bro. And no matter where I go, somebody always walks up. If not one person, then a group of folks. They'll always walk up. This bike is a conversation starter all on its own. And it's just like you go anywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. Like folks just flock to them. Like anywhere, anytime you see a chopper, it's just like people just love the shit out of them. They may not be the most practical to ride every day, but you know what? They're fun as hell if you
They
just
are
want to smash
practical to
around.
ride every day.
It depends on how far the trip is. I smash this every day too when I can, when I'm not working, and I love it, but I want to fucking travel. I need to get a road glide. That's why I'm kind of hesitant. I don't really want to sell it because I love the bike. It's fun as hell, and I would ride it every day, but I wouldn't travel on it. I mean, it is. It is what it is, man. I need to get a bagger, something that I can go distance, road glide, something. But yeah,
Keep
maybe.
a bar hopper and get the bagger.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning, man. I would love to have that, but I only have so much room in my man cave because I got my pool table, I got my bar. You're sitting on my bar top right now.
That pool table, that's just like a bike lift. Put a ramp up, or they put the bike right on the top of the pool table, man.
Oh
J-Mac,
shit, bro.
J-Mac, don't play. I know you got room for another bike in there. Come on, dude.
Okay, maybe I do.
Well, think of it like this: you gotta have a bagger, or you could have like 2 Sportsters,
Oh fuck, bagger all day, brother.
or a couple of Dynas.
Take it easy on them sportsters, J-Mac.
Yeah, I know, brother. I know. I ain't going there, brother. I ain't going there. I got love for them too. They sound like some fucking monsters, bro. So I ain't hating on them at all. I love those fucking bikes.
Sportsters are badass. You can do everything with them.
You really
Race
can. They're like,
bikes. They do the XR 750, one of the most legendary race bike, flat track racing bikes in history. 50 years. That thing is awesome. Then that's based on the Sportster, the XR 750. That flat track racing, cafe racers, like I said, dirt trackers, choppers, Sportster platform. You can do everything with those things.
hell yeah, they're
I'm a
basically
big
the Honda of the
I'm a
Harley world.
shovelhead guy myself. I got shovels, but Sportsters are cool, man. You can do everything with them.
Thank you, Rich.
Shovelheads are cool as hell.
I'll take that from the bike builder down there. That's legit.
It's true. You can do everything with those things.
Mate,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, they're 60 odd years old. Like they're not 60 odd years old for a reason, right? They've stood the test of time.
Not perfect. You got the perfect analogy. The Sportster and the Rolling Stones, 2 things that survived the test of time. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's not to say I'm not going to get another bike in addition to the Sportster, though.
Yeah, you need something bigger, bro. You're a big dude.
Roll Tide, what are you rolling around on these days?
I got the it's funny that we're talking about Sportsters and doing all these different things with them, because right now I'm actually in the process of helping out my daughter's boyfriend. He bought a Triumph Thunderbird for $800, and we're tearing that thing apart and making a scrambler out of this Triumph Thunderbird, and it's turning out great. So
scramblers are cool.
yeah, and we're about to, as a matter of fact, when we finish this Triumph, that he has going. I'm going to buy a Sportster and I'm going to make a Scrambler out of a Sportster. That's my next project.
Dude, YouTube, you go on YouTube and just YouTube Sportster Scramblers, Sportster Cafe Racers, Sportster Flat Trackers, Sportster, dirt Sportsters, all that stuff. I mean, there's some cool shit. People build some cool stuff with those things.
I tell you, you can go crazy.
That was really my inspiration when I built the dirt shovel. When I built my bike, the dirt shovel, I wanted to build like a big twin version of the XR 750 flat tracker. So I built a shovel head, the dirt shovel, So it's on my YouTube channel, PitoniakCustomCycle.com. You can check it out on my website. You can check it out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter.
Hell yeah.
OnlyFans.
Hey.
We'll go over and check it out for sure. Because like I said, when we get this Triumph done, and it's getting there, I'm definitely this spring, I'm going to start me a Sportster project for sure. I've been doing a lot of Jeep upgrades too. So I don't put most of that on YouTube because it turns out most people don't want to see Jeep stuff on a motorcycle blogger's channel. So
learn that one. Hey, buddy.
You have to start a separate Jeep channel.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened to the bus, man? Did you guys get rid of it?
No, I got the bus. I still got some projects to go with the bus too.
No
Matter of fact,
shit.
the bus goes hand in hand with the Sportster because I would be able to put a ramp through the back door and just pull that Sportster right up in the back of that bus, and then I'd be good to go.
Mm-hmm. I was telling Rich about that. It's pretty cool. You turned a bus into a camper.
That's cool.
It's my cigar lounge is what it's supposed to be. I built it specifically have a place that a man could go sit, invite a few friends over, smoke, drink a little bit of whiskey, and then when we're all partied out, we just lay down in the bed and go to sleep. Works perfect.
Where is the bus?
yeah.
Take the phone over. Go see the bus.
Well, I have to store the bus at a like an RV lot because I live in a neighborhood where, believe it or not, they get a little worked up when I bring that big old bus down the street and park it.
I didn't know if you had a short bus or not.
Oh, no, this is a full 33-foot. Well, in 1984, it was a standard school bus. Of course, they're a little longer now, but mine's 33 feet. It's got some pretty good space in it. Hey, Deez, I'm gonna bring that down to the K River next year. That's my plan. I'll drive it to the K River and we'll all stay on the bus.
Dude, that would be awesome, man. Please.
Dude, that K River campground sounds cool. That's Adams. That's Sandville's place, right? We're talking about.
That place is awesome. I mean, that's biker heaven. If you're going to take a motorcycle trip, just come along when we have our next. What it's going to be the first weekend of October, isn't it? Deez is when he's going to do the next Stubborn American. Yeah, we'll be there.
Yep. Get there. I think it's first weekend or the last weekend. I'm not too sure, but. Man, it was so cool, dude, because, Roll Tide's been there and he knows what it's like. And there's a lot of people that kind of know each other from, it might even be on social media, but you get to really hang out. They got food trucks all up in there. They got the showers and all that stuff. Even if you just wanted to camp out in a sleeping bag or rent one of the tree houses, man, the whole place is cool. And it's not far from Talamina. So I got to ride the Talamina highway or whatever. It was pretty cool.
That place is definitely on the bucket list, man.
Yeah, dude. Come on,
Tom,
with it.
make sure you get everybody that's their vlogs and links and YouTube things. If you could somehow post everybody's stuff up maybe underneath this video when we're done or somehow attach that or whatever.
Absolutely, man. I'll get cracking on that right now while you guys talk. Rich, what's the name of your YouTube channel, though?
It's Pitoniak Cycle, just Pitoniak. Custom cycle or cycle. As soon as you type that in, you'll find my YouTube channel.
Hey, Roll Tide, have you been watching the Long Way Up with Ewan and Charlie Borman?
I did watch that. Yeah, I did watch that. And I got to be honest with you, that's where I got the taste for like some adventure biking and the whole scrambler ideas.
You see what they did with that bus as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all coming together. It's taken me a couple of years to get it all thrown together, but I'm getting pretty close to getting it all together.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, I found they're built over in England. I found this, there's a motorcycle company over there, and I found their on the internet a while back, and they have a really cool YouTube channel, CCR.
Yes. Yeah. They do the Spitfire.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
CCA. They built some real. They got a wicked cool Scrambler. They got this really cool cafe foggy edition race bike, and they use I'm trying to remember, but they use like a single cylinder, maybe like a Can-Am or a KTM motors or something in them, and they build all these really cool, pretty cool production custom bikes and stuff out of those.
They got some crazy bikes, dude. They're at we have a big motorcycle show, national motorcycle show here, which I'll go to. It's usually this week as well, because this week's my birthday. I usually go every week, every year for my birthday. And
Happy
last
birthday.
year, thank you very
Happy
much.
birthday, man.
It's Friday, but I'm not going to be doing anything, so I'll celebrate now with you boys. Thank you very much. But they were at the show last year, and they had an actual Spitfire airplane on their stand with their Spitfire motorcycles, which is pretty cool. But from what I heard, they designed the first bike, and they did I think it was like a run of 500, something like that, and they sold out so quick. They guaranteed, like, we're not going to make any more after these 500, and they sold out so quick. They were like, shit, how are we going to sell more bikes? So they just varied the design slightly, and then they just did another variant of pretty much the same, similar kind of bike, and then just made another limited run. But I think they've grown since then and done a bunch of other stuff. But everybody's always drooling over those bikes when you go to the show.
Those are cool. I just found out about them. I discovered them this year, and then I checked them out on YouTube, and they're cool. Like I said, as far as scramblers and cafe racer stuff, there's some cool bikes,
And they look so different to anything else, right? Like, they look totally different to anything else that you see at the bike show. Like all the different, all the raw. It looks quite raw, doesn't it? Like the touches that they put on it.
Yeah, it's very cool. I like that whole stripped down look. You know what I mean? So I like that look better than I do more of a like the all plastic, cafe racer type, or race bikes. You know what I mean? So, but
CCM they're called, I think.
CCM, that's it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to grab my whiskey real quick, guys. I feel in a whiskey mood. I'll be right back.
Do your thing. Do your thing. And guys, I know we said 30 minutes. If anybody needs to pop off, that's no problem, man. We'll probably go a little bit. Okay, just hanging out. But
I'm in my garage anyhow, so I'll hang.
I wanted to bring attention to something real quick while we still have some folks kicking it. We're talking about choppers and stuff, dude. Badass motorcycle builder, another badass motorcycle builder, which is Brian Butera. We had him on the channel before. Him and Rich were on this show before. He had one of his most badass bikes. He is raffling right now. He's only taken like 250 people that each get a bid for $100 each, and you can win that bike. The frame is pure stainless steel, dude. His bike has been in so many different magazines and shows, bro. I guarantee you, if you got that bike, shoot, you pull up to any bike show, you're rolling out with an award. Right now, he's on Instagram, so check him out, Brian. Yeah, Brian Butera, and it's $100. I think people are sending it to him through PayPal or something if you ticket.
He ain't gonna ship that to the UK.
No, I don't think he will. I'll hold on to it for you though.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll ride it when I come visit.
That's the deal. You can stay with me, and I'll just store it in my garage for you.
See, that's the thing, though, boys. The thing is, when I do decide to come visit, when things have settled down and we've got the cash to come over, where do I start? Where do I go? There's so many people I know now, especially through this community and stuff. I'm thinking just head to Sturgis and then just tell everybody, if you want to come, this is where we'll be, and just see who rocks up at Sturgis. But is it family friendly? Is Mad and Soph going to be happy there? I'm sure Soph will be. I don't know about 8-year-old Mad.
It is.
You can go pretty tame places. I mean, the majority of Sturgis is really tame and just a bunch of bikers hanging out. You really got to go seek that stuff out, the craziness. It's not just walking down the street. Well, some of it is.
Not like it used to be a long time ago, right?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that would be cool. If maybe in a few years, it'll probably be a couple of years at least, I reckon. But once we get over there, as soon as I know it's happening, I'll give, we'll put something out there and see who wants to come and say hello. Not that anyone will travel there just to meet us, but it'd be cool for those who are coming to, to meet up with us while we're there. I'd love to meet as many people as possible, and that seems one of the best ways to do it. So
that's why it'd be cool, like I said, for everybody to end up on Facebook or Instagram friends or after this or whatever. It's always cool to meet new people, I like your hat, friends in low places.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, I think just about everybody on here is on Instagram as well, so you can find them there too.
Yeah, Rich, I'll hit you up anyway, so you can follow me straight back. I'll hit you up after this. So.
Yeah, for sure. Let me read some of the chats that are going on in here.
So if you need to know how to spell, that's how you spell mine.
Pitoniak, Pitoniak Custom Cycles.
Yeah, I give you
let me read through some of these real quick. Let's see. We got Rat Fink that joined us as well. Randy says, I saw a vid this morning. Some Cali dude was getting harassed about his GoPro on his helmet. Is that a common thing? I thought thousands in Cali were GoPros. I haven't seen anything like that. How about you, J-Mac? You're in California.
I have never gotten any flack from anybody for my GoPro on my helmet. So I don't know what that was all about. No cop, like I've seen like motorcycle cops and shit because we have those out here. Nobody's ever said anything about the GoPro on my helmet. So I don't know what that's all about.
The only problem I've ever had with my GoPro Ds is I can't get women to keep their shirts on when they see the GoPro. They just start taking their shirts off, and it's like, no, it's not that kind of a channel.
What?
It
doesn't hurt.
Hey, come on now.
Go for that, man.
It doesn't hurt that Roll Tide, the whole time he's doing that, he's got a big old t-shirt that says, show them to me.
I've heard there's some kind of bylaw or something that you can't have anything attached to your helmet. So if a cop really wants to be an asshole, then they can sort of pull you for having something attached to your helmet, such as a GoPro. Is that right? That's what I've heard from other American YouTube.
I've never heard of anybody ever having any issue about anybody having a GoPro on your helmet or anything like that.
Now, they would spend a lot of time stopping people for GoPros around here because about every third bike I pass got a GoPro on their helmet. So,
I mean, people are allowed dash cams, right? How is that any different? As long as it's secured, safely, I don't see the problem.
I think cops are only going to have you if you're riding and you're doing something like an asshole. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not gonna mess with you. Like cops don't mess with bikers out here unless you're being a total idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, even like we could speed, like, they're still not gonna fuck with you, even if you're speeding, unless you're going extremely excessive. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, obviously, if you're fucking up like that, then you should be pulled over. Going through residentials or like a school zone or something like that, and you're riding 50 miles an hour. I mean, that's on you. You know what to expect.
To a residential school zone, right? You know what I mean? You can't ride wheelies through.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. But I mean, people are idiots, bro. So it is what it is.
I'll find
a comment. It's those Sportster guys riding wheelies everywhere. That's what it is.
Hey, we got a comment here from Computer Chick Productions. She says, "I'll show them to you if I ever hit 1K on my YouTube channel." So everybody hit.
Yeah, where's that sub button? Let's hit that little red button, baby.
All of a sudden, she's at 20,000 by next Friday. Jesus, I saw a channel today.
Hey, go to my YouTube channel and look at my Sturgis and my Laconia videos. There's plenty on there. I got one of my Laconia. I got a twerking video on there from Laconia. The girls on stage. That's a good one. Go see that one. I got some good ones on there. Where you'll see plenty of the juggies.
Hell yeah! I already subscribed to you, so I'm gonna check it out when we're done with all this.
Cool, man. Like I said, I'll hit everybody up after this too.
Legit.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, man. Randy's Ride says this guy had 6 cops at him for it. Whoa. The name of the channel is Auditor Rider. Might be worth checking that out.
Man, see, that's the thing about cops out here, bro. In my area, it's like a small community. So if someone gets pulled over, like I've gotten pulled over just down the street from my house. I was in my my Charger though, and I wasn't acting a fool. I wasn't being an idiot. This dude just pulled me over, and he called, I think it was 5 other sheriffs. They were all blocking the street off on both sides, and I was just sitting in the middle, pulled over. And like they asked me to get out the car. I was like, oh shit. So I called my wife because I was literally, you could see my house from where I was pulled over. And I called her. I'm like, I just want you to stay on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? So I just had her on FaceTime, set the phone down, in case some stupid shit happens or something. And dude, I got out of the car. I was totally complying with everything they said. And like, I think it was 6 or 7 cops were just standing in a circle around me. Well, one cop was like talking to me. Dude, bro, I'm like, I just got off work. Like, I was in my security uniform and shit. Like, because I worked at the hospital at the time. I was head of security there. And dude, these cops were not playing, bro. Like, they all had their hands on their guns and shit. I'm like, bro, what are you guys doing? Like, what? I just got off work and you pulled me over because I swerved around a pothole? Like, you act like you don't drive down these streets. What are you doing? And I don't know, man. I was just trying to keep my mouth shut, just do what they said. That was sketchy. Cops swarm around you like crazy around here. Like, I mean, I could understand if I was being an idiot or if I was doing something stupid,
You're in California, right?
Yeah, I'm in California, man.
Well, there's your
Were you on the
problem.
bike?
That's all it takes. I was in my Charger. It was my old Charger. It wasn't my SRT that I have now. It was my other Charger. It was still it was the RT version, but it had airbag suspension. It had 24-inch wheels. All the door handles were shaved off. It looked like a drug dealer's car, is what they told me. And yeah, so they were trying to fuck with me, man. Dude. Yeah, I fit the profile, bro. Brown dude driving a nice car, and they fucking.
Six cops though. 6 cops will be policing the whole city where I am. Do you know what I mean?
Oh fuck. Yeah, they were just 6, 7 cops just surrounding me, dog. Like, yeah, it's fucking rough, man. So you got to keep your head on the swivel around here. Just
maybe they thought you were somebody else.
Ain't no trouble when they see it, dude.
Maybe it is what it is, man.
They saw you coming a mile away. Hey, real quick shout outs, man. I see some old names on here. Dang, man. Thanks for popping. We got Bronco Ride and Bimble. These 2 dudes are old schoolers, man, on this channel. Thank you guys for showing up, man. That's cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the thing is they're doing their best to protect, but they can, if they want to, really, really make people just so nervous depending on your previous experiences. I was talking to a friend of mine who said, no, you don't have anything to worry about if the cop stops you. I said, well, man, no offense, but I can tell by looking at you, you've probably never been profiled.
Yeah.
I remember that happening to us all the time in high school. We'd get pulled over, and I know that they're protecting us. And I know that we have people on the panel who have close ties to the policing community, and of course,
they got a tough job nowadays for sure, though.
They do, and it always seemed to be the same thing, though. So what I tell my boys is, you gotta make sure that you don't look like you are going to be in trouble. Don't ride around in a 5-seater car with 6 dudes in it at midnight. It doesn't look right. So you're going to get pulled over, man.
How'd you like to be a cop in Portland the last 100 days?
Oh, dude, I don't know how they do it. I don't know.
I think I was going to say, I don't find I've had any trouble on the Harley, which it's only a 2014 883. It's nothing special, but it looks like an older bike. It looks like a classic bike. Whereas if you're on a sports bike with like a little, over here, your registration plate is supposed to be probably that big with huge letters on it. You've probably seen on other YouTube videos that our registration plates are ridiculous. So sports bike riders have put these little letterbox tiny number plates on, which are like highly illegal, or they'll stick a sticker to the under tray, and they just get stopped all the time. If you're on a sports bike and you're going anything just slightly over the speed limit, you're more of a shit magnet than you are if you're rolling down the street on a classic looking Harley. The police hardly bat an eyelid at a Harley. You're on a sports bike, they're waiting for something to pull you over for, it seems. So the profiling happens across, with certain cops, it happens with race, whatever, the bike you're riding, the area you're in. But like, they're just, certain ones are just looking for an excuse to pull you over. So
with that,
fucked up.
over to Roll Tide. What do you say, buddy?
Well, yeah. I mean, all those things can be true for sure. I mean, they're definitely out looking for you. If you're starting trouble, they're going to find you. That's for sure. And like you said with J Max thing, yeah, they probably thought you was somebody else, and they'd probably gotten a call on something, and unfortunately, your car probably fit that description. But yeah, I'm with Dad there. I mean, if you got 6 cops surrounding you where I'm at, you got the whole damn police department on you, because there ain't but about 8 cops working at one time. So, but it's kind of a weird spot right now for cops, because it could be nothing, and you show up with one person, and people try to surround you. I mean, it's kind of a different place than it used to be. So if you're just out and about on patrol, I mean, these days, at least where I'm at, you got to really be messing up before somebody's even going to take any police action on you, because these days everybody's just looking to fry you no matter what you do. So,
Oh, where I am, the police have got better things to do than to be pulling every Tom, Dick, and Harry over for, looking the wrong way. It's they got better things. They got bigger fish to fry. They're that underfunded and under-resourced. It seems like they got better things to be doing. But like I was saying, what I was trying to say, I suppose earlier, was don't if you want a better looking over here, if you want a better looking number plate, just go that little bit smaller. Just go that little bit better. Don't go for a different italics font where they can't read. It looks like you're trying to evade the law. Don't go for a stupid number plate stuck to your under tray. You're just going to attract. You're asking to be pulled over. You're giving them an excuse to pull you over, and then once they pull you over for that, of course they're going to look over your bike and they may pull you for your headlight or your something else that's your helmet not fastened or whatever.
You ever have you ever seen that YouTube video, Chris Rock, how not to get your ass kicked by the police?
I've seen that shit. Hey, cuz I got a question for you, bro. So you're talking about the different size number plates, right? Are you able to get different number plates over there? Because over here, like, they're all basically same size, and you can't really change it up like that. So I'm like, if you guys can get different size number plates over there, then
the way they sell it is their show plates. So if you take your bike to a bike show, like, so you can get them on eBay, you can get them from stores, whatever, but they've got to be show plates. That's how they know the buyer knows it's not a show plate. They know that the buyer's not gonna, they're just gonna rock it on the road every day. But as long as the sellers advertise it as a show plate, you're all good. So people will buy, even they do it even on cars, like they get different, because our letters are supposed to be standard letters, standard size, standard color, standard space in between the letters. Everything's supposed to be, you've even got to have the postcode or the zip code, as you would call it, of the place you had the number plate printed underneath in small at the bottom of the plate. But the difference is, I suppose, for us is that number plate, you don't have to change that from the moment you bought the car. There's no change in that unless you get a private registration. You change the registration, the actual digits. There's one that's a French style one there. So it needs to be that sort of size. You can have the country on the side. So if you drive into Europe, you can have that. But like I say, people will buy on eBay show plates where they're stupidly small. The letters are ridiculously thin. They're different fonts, or they squeeze the letters. They'll change the letters, the spacing around so it spells a word, and that's when they get they get a bit more attention. But
I knew a guy who had a license plate on the front. It was not a license plate from the Register of Motor Vehicles, but he just put a license plate in front of his car. It said Muff Diver. he got told to take it off. He got pulled over and said, "You can't have that plate in front of your car." He's like, "Why? There's no profanity." And the cop said, "You got to take it off your car." I
had a Suzuki GSXR S-Rad 750, and the number plate was P587 W80. Thanks, babe. P587 W80. So, but it was the P587 was the first bit, and then the second line, because on the motorcycle number plates you have the first bit and then the second bit underneath. So it's P587 W80. I had it reprinted, so it said P587 W80. So it read TW80 on the the lower
Twat.
line of the number plate.
It said twat.
So,
I tried to get a vanity plate one time and I had tried to say FCKOFF. So I left the U out, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't go through. They said, no, that's denied.
That's fucking
Yeah.
legit.
It's funny, man. Well, dudes, man, we're coming up on an hour, man. This thing went by pretty.
Holy.
Can you imagine? All right, cool. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up for the Sunday Cigar, man. I'm just about done with mine. I think you're about where I'm at on mine too, J Mac. A lot of y'all are. So
Yeah, I'm getting down there a little bit.
you too,
I'm
man.
nubbing.
You're nubbing.
I'm on
You're down to
cigar
the
now.
nub. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I finished my first cigar. I'm on my other cigar now. So, but hey, listen, Tom, you want to do a bike talk thing again? I got a guy that you could have as a guest on your thing. It would be great to have this dude. So hit me up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then the next time too, man. Hey, y'all check out Rich's Instagram because Rich post up some pictures of that Thor hammer you're working on. Rich doesn't just do bikes, man. He does all kinds of stuff. He's working on a Thor hammer right now, bro. It's been crazy.
Oh, that bronze. Yeah, big bronze. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Working
Yeah.
on that now. I made those brass cigar rests. Those are cool.
Post those up too, man. Those cigar rests are badass. But anyway, man. All right, cool. I guess this kind of wraps it up, y'all. I appreciate Dad and Mad for coming on. Roll Tide 530, J Max 707, Rich Pitoniak. We had Spartan Moto popping in. Everybody in the chat. Have a good weekend, man. And like I say, a lot of people are coming into Thanksgiving week. So y'all probably have a couple days off coming up this week. Look out for some videos from everybody on the panel right now. I know I'm going to be putting up a couple. And that's about it. Appreciate y'all for popping on, man. Peace out.
Thanks,
Thanks
man.
for having me, man.
Nice to meet
Good,
you
man.
all.